Hey there, my name is Nakul. I hope you all are doing great. You are watching How About Tech, and today in this video we will discuss about the truth of the Android ecosystem. And if you haven't checked out my video regarding the truth of the Apple ecosystem, then make sure to check that video out too, as it will give you a much better understanding of the context that we are going to talk today. I will provide the link of that video in the description down below so you can check it out from there. For now, let's start this video. As we have seen in the previous video how well built the whole Apple ecosystem is, and the main reason behind the success of the Apple ecosystem is that each and every component and the product in the Apple ecosystem is built by a single company, that is Apple. Whether it is the iPhone, Apple Watch, AirPods, MacBook, or even the chip inside them, and the OS is all made by Apple themselves, and this is what makes each and every component to interact with each other very seamlessly and effortlessly, and it makes your life very simple. You don't have to worry about different products misbehaving or not working properly, because that's not the case with the Apple products. Each and every product in the Apple's ecosystem, no matter whichever Apple product you choose, would work exactly the way you want it to be. The overall experience is so smooth and simple that it makes your life very easy. But not everybody is invested in an Apple ecosystem. You might be at the other end of the spectrum and you might prefer Android products over the Apple ones. And if you want a similar experience of building an ecosystem around your Android devices, then you can look for the Android ecosystem. And the biggest advantage of having an Android ecosystem is that it has wide varieties and range of products that you can use to build your own ecosystem. Like with Apple, there are very limited products that you can use to build the ecosystem. Yes, you can use third-party products with the Apple ones, but you won't get the same experience which you can get with the Apple products. And in Apple ecosystem, the best experience you are gonna get is that if you only use the Apple products. But in the Android ecosystem, you can use a phone from a different company, say Samsung, and you can pair it with a different manufacturing company for a laptop, say Asus, and you can use similarly different products for your different needs. And this again is biggest disadvantage also for the Android ecosystem. Let me explain why. As we have seen now from so many years that an Android device doesn't work as well as it should with a Windows PC. It certainly has its limitations, especially when we compare with Apple ecosystem. An iPhone works so well whether it is with a Mac or an iPad, and that's not the case with the Android device and a Windows PC. And the main reason behind that is that both the OS, that is Android, and the Windows has been created by separately different companies, and that has its certain limitations and disadvantages. And now tech giants like Google have been coming forward with their own ecosystem, and yes, that makes perfect sense, because the Android OS, which is made by Google, and also they make their own devices which are Pixel devices, and we have seen that how well the Android works on the Pixel devices. The Pixel devices take the full advantage of the Android OS, as both of these products being made by a single company. We see that all the major updates and new features first arrive to the Pixel devices, then to any other device from any other manufacturer. And as both the devices are being made by a single company, all of its components work seamlessly with each another and gives you a very good experience. But surely the Google's ecosystem also has its many disadvantages and limitations. Yes, it has its own OS which is Android. It also has lineup of its phone, that is Pixel. It also has Wear OS which is implemented in your smart wearable devices. But still we don't even have a smartwatch from Google. Yes, a Pixel Watch is in the making and is arriving very soon, but it isn't there just yet. And other companies are also working on making their own ecosystems, like OnePlus. It has its own phones. They have also started manufacturing their TVs. They have their earbuds, and now they have recently launched their smartwatch also. But again, it isn't as good as you would expect, and it is nowhere close to the Apple's ecosystem, especially the smartwatch. It is a first generation device and it has so many problems. It doesn't make sense to buy that watch just yet. You would be better off by purchasing some other smartwatch from a different manufacturer if you are looking for one. And it has so many problems and so many shortcomings that you cannot rely on the OnePlus ecosystem just yet. And there are also other companies like Xiaomi. It is also coming with its wide range of products and devices, but still it isn't as good ecosystem as you would expect. And now first let me clear that there is no comparison with the Apple ecosystem. There is no company which even come close to the Apple ecosystem just yet, but there is one company which is bringing their A game and trying to create their own ecosystem, and that is Samsung. Samsung over the years has surely made a very reliable ecosystem, and they have brought their fight to the Apple. And yes, they have always tried to do new things and provide new features and devices for its customers. And if you want to invest in an Android ecosystem right now, the best bet for you would be the Samsung ecosystem. Now let's take a quick look at what Samsung has to offer in its ecosystem. You have your Galaxy phones, you have your Galaxy Buds, Galaxy Tabs, and even Galaxy Smartwatch. But you rarely would find a good laptop option from Samsung. Even if you go to their website or third parties like Amazon or Flipkart, you would rarely find a laptop option from Samsung that is good enough. But that won't be the case in the near future, as they are launching their own Galaxy Books, and those somehow must complete the whole Samsung ecosystem. Yes, all these products are very good products in themselves and they work very well with the Samsung devices in a whole, and that should give you a good ecosystem experience. But a very important thing to note here is that there are two departments, that is smartwatch department and tablet department, that has its problems. There is simply no comparison to Apple in those two departments. Apple is way ahead in the race, whether it is in regard of the smartwatch or the tablet. They have created some amazing devices in these two segments. They have perfected the watch and also the tablets that they have to offer, and also they have wide variety which you can choose from, and they are simply the best in this case. However, Samsung tablets and watches are also good. They work with the ecosystem, but the experience wouldn't be as good as you would find in an Apple ecosystem. But Samsung is always trying to catch up with its competitors, always looking to improve and eliminate any shortcomings or disadvantages which Samsung ecosystem has to offer. And a very good example of this can be the Samsung DeX, which is a wonderful feature. It lets you experience the full PC workflow on a smaller device, say Samsung Galaxy tablet. If you are looking for a tablet which you can use occasionally for PC related works, then you can accomplish this by using the Samsung DeX. Yes, it isn't a perfect feature just yet. It has its limitations and shortcomings, but at least Samsung is trying and they would surely improve it in the future. Another example of this can be the Samsung Flow, and it is their own AirDrop competitor which uses Wi-Fi Direct to transfer files between your various Galaxy devices, say phone to PC or phone to tablet, etc. And again, it is not very quick, it isn't seamless, but yes, it has the capabilities to improve, and surely it would be improved with future updates. The weakest point and the biggest disadvantage of this Samsung ecosystem is no doubt the Bixby. Bixby is their voice assistant, which is very immature, not at all reliable and very slow. Yes, it is available on all your Samsung devices, but it is nowhere near perfect or even usable. You would be better off not using the Bixby at all and save yourself from disappointments. And a better replacement for the Bixby can be the Google Assistant, which is a much better voice assistant. But again, due to the Samsung's own Tizen OS and TV OS, the Google Assistant isn't available on the smartwatch and the TV, and it isn't available on all the Samsung devices. and that is a very big disadvantage with the Samsung ecosystem. Another problem with the Samsung ecosystem is the sync issue, whether it is with the Galaxy Watch with your phone or a tab with your phone. There is always data sync issue. Also, the devices gets automatically disconnected with other devices and you have to pair them again and again, and this problem can also be noted with the Galaxy Buds. They are also very good product in themselves. They have all the good qualities for an earbud, but again the sync problem arises many times, and they also doesn't have the multi devices supports. Whenever you have to switch earbuds to a different device, say you are listening music on phone and you want to now connect them to the laptop, then you have to do it manually. There is no way of doing that automatically. Despite this, Samsung has a very big range of products that no other company can ever match. They have their own big lineup of home appliances, like they have TV, fridge, washing machine, refrigerators, etc. And if they can find a way to connect and control all these products with just your phone, then that would be great. For example, you can mirror your phone to your TV and enjoy the contents of your phone on the TV, and vice versa. You can also mirror your TV to your phone. That is a very amazing feature. It allows you to mirror your contents of the TV to your phone and take your phone with you if you have some work to do without missing any content from your TV. Even you can control their vacuum robot with your phone and it works automatically and seamlessly. And yes, as said before, Samsung always brings something new to the table and they are always looking to improve, and they have what it takes to become the best Android ecosystem. So the truth regarding the Android ecosystem is that yes, it exists. Yes, there are many companies that are coming forward with their own ecosystems. Yes, you can create your own Android ecosystem by purchasing various products of your liking or choice. But somehow the Android ecosystem still looks to be imperfect and incomplete, especially when you compare it with the Apple ecosystem. The Apple ecosystem is by far much more superior than the Android ecosystem, especially when you compare various products at the same price point, and you won't get the same experience that you are gonna get with the Apple ecosystem. But a very important thing to note here is that if you have never used Apple products and you don't want to go in the Apple ecosystem, then it is a possibility that you might not even have any complaints regarding the Android ecosystem and you won't notice any problems and you would enjoy the Android ecosystem. To get the full experience of the Android ecosystem, you have to purchase high-end flagship Galaxy products in the Galaxy ecosystem, and at that price point you can get Apple products as well. And when you compare Apple products and Android products on the same price point, then in most of the cases Apple products would have better experience, they have better usability, compatibility, etc. And it totally comes upon your choice. If you are invested in the Android ecosystem, you can go with the Android ecosystem. Yes, you won't get the same experience, but at least you can create your own Android ecosystem. And if you prefer Apple, then Apple ecosystem is there for you. It is the best ecosystem and the best value for money. That's it for this video. I hope you have liked today's content. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more such tech related videos. Please let me know in the comment section below what are your thoughts regarding the Android ecosystem and the Apple ecosystem, or if you have any other suggestions or feedback, leave a comment down below. I will surely check that out. I will meet you very soon with another tech video. Until then, take care and goodbye.